Hi, my name is Alex Gillette. I am an LLC R13002, and today I'll be talking about chocolate, more importantly, the documentary, The Dark Side of Chocolate. Now, when I'm talking to people about chocolate, the question I typically ask is, before you bite into your savory Dove chocolate bite, challenge yourself to question where that bitter taste comes from. According to the Anti-Slavery International poll, 284,000 children work in hazardous conditions on cacao farms, and as many as 15,000 of them have been enslaved through human trafficking. Unlike coffee or wine, where people will take it on themselves to pay more for quality, consumers typically expect their chocolate to be a cheap luxury. But that is beginning to change. There's a new culture of chocoholics who want their chocolate to be made equally ethical and with quality. For a plan of action, there is no easy solution to fixing slavery on a global scale. It starts with small decisions that consumers make. The decisions can lie in something as small as paying $2 more for fair trade or direct trade chocolate. Most consumers don't realize what they are buying into, whether it is good or bad. The key is to give power to those buying and inform that you do have a vote in the production of chocolate by slave labor. As Robert Romano, the creator of The Dark Side of Chocolate, has said in an interview, with fair trade, you know that they're going to be at least on the road to being paid a decent wage. And with the inspections that go on, you know that their children aren't working and are getting an education. With the power in the consumer's hands, we can begin boycotting businesses that buy into cheap cocoa to sell their sweet little candies a few dollars less than fair trade chocolate. I'm talking about Nestle. We see this kind of impact happening to the meat industry today. This proves that a movement like this is possible. By educating the buyers and fair trade companies exploiting their advertising power, they can get the benefit of fighting against unethical demands being made by companies like Nestle. If you go through any CNN article that centers around this, the most common comment you will see saying about roadblocks against this sort of thing is advocating for the government of the Ivory Coast to ban unethical trades of cacao. We know this to not be that simple. This simply does not stop immorality of chocolate production. It just creates a wall that is easily jumped by those businesses using slave labor. Taking the power out of the corporations and putting it into the hands of the consumers is the only way to achieve a hopeful future for those companies. Consumers play an essential role in destroying the food industry's injustices. Child slavery on cacao farms is a tough issue to fully address because the most serious abuses to take place across the world. However, that does not mean our responsibility is reduced. Since chocolate is a luxury and not a necessity like fruits and vegetables and other foods that we eat every day, taking all this into consideration and looking at the research that is available at this time, organizations like the Food Empowerment Project has created a list with vegan chocolates that they do and do not recommend based on the sourcing of the cacao. Other than a few exceptions, they encourage people not to purchase chocolate that is sourced from Western Africa, specifically the Ivory Coast. Thank you very much. My name is Alex Gillette. I hope you have a great day.